I'd like to say Happy New Year! Welcome to 2023. Wow! Last year was an amazing year. We kicked off in the last quarter with the season 2 of our interesting sex episodes, and we took on different topics which has been very engaging. And I'd like to say and promise that this year we're continuing with season 2 and we're bringing even more amazing topics. So before I go on quickly, I would like to say Happy New Year again, and I would like to speak into your year that is going to be a blissful year all round, and you'll have so much testimonies and rejoicing. So without further ado, let us go into today's episode. And this month, like we always do, we'll be taking on a topic more like a rhetorical question, and which is, does size matter? Now, this is basically referring to our male gender and our female gender asking, does size matter? During the holiday, we did a lot of research. We asked questions from a few ladies before we could come up with this topic. And I'm going to tell you the statistics. But before I go on, please quickly share this video, like, subscribe, so that you don't miss any of our episodes. Like I said, this month we'll be taking the topic, does size matter? And in the next episode, it's going to be an interactive session where we'll bring in guests to trash this particular topic. So let's go back to the statistics of the day. We spoke to a few ladies, and most ladies, actually what we're able to deduce is that most ladies, no, that's not how I want to put it. It's more like size is relative in most ladies. Most ladies say they want an average size. What is average to me might not be average to you. And so we brought out different penis pictures to actually determine what size they are referring to. So what is long to me might not be long to you. What is short might not be short to you. What is thick might not be thick to you, So size actually is relative in different people's opinion. But nonetheless, we got different views from different women. And I actually thought I know different sizes or different shapes of penis. It was when we did this research that I found out that there are even more different sizes or different shapes to it. Some say they prefer a long, thick penis. Long and thick. So when we started rating by inches, the highest length we got from a woman was 7 inches. A 7 inches penis that is long and thick. Wow. That's something, So another person says long but not really thick, that she actually likes when the penis is touching her right up in the womb. Then we asked for the size, for the length that she is referring to, and we brought out banana, we brought out cucumber, and then we used a tape measure. We were not allowed to take pictures, so I couldn't do all of that to show you. But just follow my lead as I'm explaining it. So we took the fruit and vegetable, and we did a measure. And the one she pointed at was actually the banana, which is a bit curvy. It's long and curvy. So that means there's another kind of penis, another shape of penis, long and curvy, and it was about 6 inches long. So she prefers it like that, long and curvy. Meanwhile, curvy also has different kinds of curve. Some are slightly bent, some are actually like R shape, really bent, and some are zigzaggy. I just found out that I didn't know before, but it's very interesting that we need to talk about all of this, because every man has different kinds of penis, no matter how you look at it. We have the long, we have the medium, we have the short, and we have the short slim, we have the short thick, we have the really thick, we have the medium long, medium slim, medium thick, medium curvy, medium bent. I don't know, maybe in the comment section you can put your own kind of shape and size of penis. But what we're talking about basically is that during sex, for women, what actually is the size that you enjoy? Does size matter to you? If you see a small penis, like a relatively small penis, would you enjoy sex either ways? If you see a really extremely long and thick penis, would you enjoy sex either ways? This topic is going to be much fun when we're having our interactive session. But like I said, in our statistics, we're able to find out different opinion from women. So in our research, not statistics, and the statistic came out as majority prefer medium thick. Majority of women, and when I say majority, I'm talking about 75% of women prefer medium thick. And the reason why most of them said this is because they actually have something that covers the vaginal wall and doesn't hurt. Meanwhile, we got a certain percentage, about 10% of women, that actually prefer a long dick, something that is, pressing into the wall of the vagina and also thrusting down into the ovaries, or what I call it now, the end of the vaginal wall, which is close to the womb. They actually want to feel, that's what they say, they want to feel that something is hitting them down the vaginal wall, down the vaginal wall, which to me, I think makes sense. Yeah, to me it makes sense. Don't ask me what my favorite size or shape of penis is. Don't worry, I know what I like. You know what you like. What I really want you to do for me is comment or reach out or engage much on this video, so it will help us in our interactive class. Tell me what size you like. Tell me why you like the size. Yeah, and you'll be surprised that we have some certain percentage too that like the rather small and thick penis. Small and thick. I think we got about 7%. Yes, 7% of women say they like the small and thick penis. Reason is because some women say they don't actually lubricate well and they cannot afford to be bruised during sex, so they would rather have a small penis that can actually penetrate well and that they won't feel pain. That makes sense too. To me, it makes sense. Everybody wants pleasure during sex, and that's why I say we need to really go into this topic and know why. What exactly do you like? What kind of size of penis do you like to get the kind of pleasure you desire? So while I'm going to be asking much questions in the next interactive class, I'm going to be considering most of the questions that comes from my audience. So I'm asking that you should kindly comment on this video by telling me the size, your preference of penis, how the size matter to you. Tell me your preference of penis. If you can drop a picture, I don't mind. Your preference of penis and why. You understand why. I have given you examples, I've given you reasons based on our research why ladies of different kind like what they like. I'll go through it again just to help, help if you needing help with your comments. Some women like the long and thick because they want it to reach, the holies of holies. Some women prefer the average and thick because they want something that is enjoyable, pleasurable, and to cover up space. Some women actually say not necessarily thick, they just want it medium, average. Like I said, we have the most percentage of women asking for that they prefer it medium and then average. Not slim, not fat, just average. And then the women that chose the small penis. Small, when I say small, I'm talking about the 2-3 inches. Some women actually enjoy penis that are of that size because they say that they don't lubricate well during sex and they don't want to be bruised. So they would rather have something that they can manage. So what's your preference? I want you to drop comments. If you cannot comment here, you can send me a DM. The link to reach me directly is always in the description. You can send me a DM telling me your preference. In the next episode, we're going to be taking questions from the audience, and it is from the comments that I'm going to pick questions for, so that our guests can respond to all of your questions. Thank you so much for always sticking by. I always enjoy to read from you. Like, subscribe, share. Till we meet again, I love you.